A few days ago, maybe a couple months ago, sometime in between a few days ago and a couple months ago, I saw a video, and this video had like 10 views on it. And we're going to see how this records with a bunch of noise going on in the background. How good is this microphone really? Anyway, so there was this person. There, that'll work. It was this person had like 10 videos on her, 10 views on her videos. And she was sitting there and she was saying, I'm going to try recording for 1 month, 30 videos, 1 month, one every day. And I thought, that's an interesting concept. That's an interesting thought. I should try doing something like that. And, it's been a little while since I've seen it. So obviously it was more than a couple of days. It may have been a couple of months ago. And I stopped to think about, I've done some recordings. Anyone who sees my stuff or has seen anything, I have like no more than 10 views on most of my videos either. But if someone has seen my stuff, then, I've done a couple of recordings here and there for one reason or another. And I just don't stick to it. I think the main reason, though, is because of the editing process. The editing process takes so long. I have so many videos that are in the editing stage. Some that have been, a little bit edited, several that are just recorded and I just need to start editing. And then I have some that are, I have like scripts and stuff, ideas that I've thought of and just never sat down to actually record. I guess I keep myself busy. I have other priorities. But I see all these different videos and they're like, just get in there and just record something. Just have some sort of content out there. You can figure out what it is that you're about later. Just start with the process, get familiar with talking in front of a camera, talking to yourself essentially, get familiar with this, that, and everything else. And it's like, I saw a video today, and I say that this is probably the one that really forced me to get my camera out, and by my camera, I mean my tripod to set my phone on top of. I actually have a really nice camera that I would like to learn how to use a little bit better. I mean, this thing's it's big and fancy and expensive. But every time I have video on it, it looks really crappy because I don't know how to do the thing. But this video was sitting there saying, there are different ways to earn income, and we all get stuck in this whole mentality of earning income through a job, through, just sitting down, giving our time, whether we're doing anything or not, we're just sitting at a company, giving up our time to do this. And, he was sitting there talking about how YouTube videos are a way to not do that. He talked about music and a couple of other different venues, and investments is a way of, you invest your money, and as long as you properly invest, then that's not giving away your time. But when push came to shove, I'm sitting here thinking, if you're doing YouTube videos, you're still working. You're not going to an office. You're not, giving someone else your time, but you're still. But he presented it in a different way. Yeah, you work for that initial video, but then after that video is produced, it continues to make money, provided you end up doing anything with it. And ultimately, I don't make videos for the financial aspect. I make it predominantly for the experience, to be able to sit there and know how to make videos, know how the process is done. Even my editing processes. It's always fun and fascinating and interesting to learn and see what it is I can make it do. Okay, I didn't want these videos to be more than like 3 minutes each, but I figure, this is the intro video. What the hell? Why not? We'll make it a little bit longer. My point is, I don't want to have to edit these videos. I'm not looking, I just want to make some videos that I can just put up and just, even if it's just like a daily blog kind of thing for a little bit while I try to figure out what I'm doing, just to get into the groove of making videos, you know, talking to myself, getting into that headspace of how it is, because I would like to make more videos, even if no one else wants to watch them. But I'm going to cut this one short. It's already gone longer than I wanted to. I got a few more coming up, though.